All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakhakwadash for the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the men of the Lord, preaching and teaching on the highways and byways in sincerity and in truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. You can see this article here. It says California is trying to pass a law to fine people for false information. Um, and this is the kind of the continuation of the message that it's about to get a lot more difficult, in these latter days, as we're going to be looked at and targeted by our loved ones, our family members. Esau Edom is also going to turn up on his side too. It's going to be basically a test. All right, so just to lay the foundation, that's what we're going into, especially here in 2021. Apostle Tahar has put out the name of the year, which is hastening the day of the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. And as that day gets hastened, as we want to, because it's the men of the Lord are putting out these videos, we're going on the highways and byways, praying, more of the elect are waking up and being sealed. You're going to start seeing things move very, very quickly. Now, let's read a little bit of what's going on in this article. Um, you hear the title, they're passing a law to fine people for false information. This is section 1 of the bill right here. Actually, I'll start right here. It says, in addition, AB 35 would authorize the Attorney General or any district attorney, county council, or city attorney to enforce violations of its provisions, and would subject the person to a civil penalty of $1,000 for each day that the person is in violation of the bill's provision. Now, who do you think that's going to hurt the most, man? Is that going to hurt the majority of these Edomites who got money, who didn't lose their job? No, it's gonna be Jake. They're leveraging these draconian laws, right? And you can see how draconian it's getting, because if there's talk of offering Jake $1,000 to take a vaccine, well, that just shows you uh, how little money that they know we have. You know, if they're offering you thousands of dollars to put your life on the line, yet they can turn around and charge you $1,000 per day just for what they view, uh, what you're saying to be against what they're saying. Basically, just for a disagreement. You know, this is Revelation 13:11. And we bring this out a lot. It says, "And I beheld another beast come up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." So again, that goes into this system, this beast system, namely America. So these politicians, these governors, these mayors, get ready. They're about to be on the news slandering all of you. Everybody who's a so-called Negro who says that they believe that they're Israelite. Well, they're about to come down on you heavy. All right, and things are gonna get censored. But look how wicked this is. $1,000 per day, man. Hey, that's off as hell. And I'm not gonna make this too long. Let me get Proverbs 22 real quick. This is Proverbs 22:22. It says, "Rob not the poor because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate." And who are the most afflicted? Even before all of this shutdowns and all of this, who was the most afflicted? Now you got unemployment through the roof. Who you think that hurt the most? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, who are the real Israelites. It hurt you the most. So how much poorer are we now? All the businesses are shut down. This guy is he's wicked as hell. This says section 1 of the bill would add chapter 22.4. It says to division 8 of the business and professions code, chapter 22.4 will be titled as false information. So they're about to get ready to designate what is false information, as if Esau knows anything, man. Now he has some wisdom in some of the things that he looks up, what the Most High gives him, but ultimately he's not the authority on what's right and what's wrong. All right, he doesn't have the true wisdom, but he's going to be able to designate the things that you say is false information, even though all he does is put out false information. It says Section 22595 would require a social media platform, and YouTube is considered a social media. Anywhere you can post comments or or converse or go back and forth and respond, where there's accounts and profiles, that would be under social media. So, and YouTube is where the most of the truth is coming out. All right, where it would require a social media platform to disclose whether or not it has a policy or a mechanism in place to address the spread of misinformation with respect to, at a minimum, all the following. So it says reducing the spread of misinformation that contributes to the risk of imminent violence or physical harm. All right, reducing the spread of harmful, verifiably inauthentic content. All right, and they're going to control what's verifiably authentic or inauthentic. So these really is just Esau clamping down and shutting down on everybody, you know, and it's gonna affect a lot of people, everybody that's on YouTube, but mainly they want this truth shut down. At the end of the day, that's what this is. It says practices intended to be deceptively and substantially manipulate or disrupt the behavior of users on the social media platform. All right, so if they could declare, if you tell somebody not to wear a mask on YouTube, that could be punishable by a fine. You know, that's where this thing is headed. That's where we are. And you got niggas that still want to live here, man. That still want this place to continue. We should be hastening to get the hell out of here. All right, Shalakia. So where is this headed? This is headed to the famine of the word. All right, and that's gonna come as we start hastening to get out of here. Esau's gonna start to shut us down because things are gonna start happening, brothers. I believe, you know, we're gonna start seeing more chariots, more signs in the heavens. Brothers will be getting even more visions, which I don't usually get visions, a ton of visions. I've been having a couple weird dreams, but I can't quite put them together. But you know, I can tell. I usually don't have a lot of dreams, you know. Period. I usually just don't remember anything. But recently, I've been having dreams that I kind of remember, and they're just weird. I can't really put them together. But there are brothers all over that are having visions, man, powerful visions, more so than ever. So you're gonna see more of that. Chariots, miracles, miracles that the apostles worked back in the day, like in the book of Acts, and that Yahweh Shai did, you know. When that starts to happen and those spiritual powers happen, that's when Esau Edom is going to be shaking in his boots. He's going to be deathly afraid, all right? And he's going to want this word shut down. This is Amos 8 and 11. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, our power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. So across the world, you're not going to be able to get to this truth. The internet's going to be down. All right. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord Yahweh and shall not find it. So the warning's going out now. You don't want to be of that lot that you're too late to act. You know, you don't understand enough of the word. As the scriptures say, wisdom shall be the stability of our time, wisdom and knowledge. All right. So you don't want to be of that lot that you don't have, you haven't eaten enough to sustain yourself in the time of trouble to come. Because that could mean that you're not of the elect. It could mean that, you know, not the Lord can have mercy on you, but the famine of the word is part of the Most High's plan to cut the 2/3 off, man. Because there's a grace period, and when the Lord comes back and He flips that switch, that's it. All right. So I'll end on this. This is Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 5:7. It says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed." All right. So if you secure, you making New Year's resolutions. 2021 gonna be my year. New year, new me, whatever it is. Bullshit that Jake is on. They're trying to put 2020 behind them. Well, 2020 ain't gonna be shit compared to 2021. And speaking as a man, that's how I feel. You know, I see this being a year of great distress and trouble and uh and all of the above. You know, so that's what the men of the Lord are doing. This is the message. All right, the kingdom is getting ready to be translated. All right, and it's a beautiful thing when you think about it. But we got to pass the test. It says, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So it's a day of vengeance that's coming, and you don't want to be wishy washy on the fence, and you know, because vengeance, it's a day of vengeance. And the Most High and Yahweh Shai, His only begotten Son, He wants spotless virgins, man, not somebody who kind of looking back, thinking, oh man, maybe we keep this and that. You're supposed to hate this place, man. And you're supposed to pray for the downfall of this place every day. All right. So if you're not in the spirit of praying every day, man, get in the spirit of praying every day. Because this here is just the beginning. All right. So with that, hopefully y'all brothers were edified. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakwadash Shalom Wa Abba Babal.